Hey guys, what's going on? Sorry I haven't made a video for a couple of weeks. That's due to the fact that it's been very slow at the moment. Haven't been able to get out much and look for games, either on Facebook Marketplace or shops, things like that, as I've been swamped at work. So most of the time I spend my time at work, which is usually between 8 to 10 hours a day. So I haven't had much of an opportunity to get out there and scout for games. But however, this morning I was driving past Cash Converters and they had a sign up the front saying massive game sale. So me being me, I couldn't resist, so I popped in there. And mind you, the massive game sale that they were advertising was not very massive. But they did have a few games on sale and a bit of hardware that I couldn't resist, so I did pick up. And as you have seen by the thumbnail, I did get myself a red Game Boy Pocket. I do not currently have a red one in the collection, so that was great to find. I do have a yellow one already, but not a red, and I do love the Game Boy Pockets because they are so tiny and so cool. So whenever I do come across these, I try to pick them up as I can, and hopefully I can accumulate every single variant of color that there was available here in Australia especially. But this one is, as you can see, it is all original. It does have a little bit wear and tear all around the edges and that kind of stuff around, especially where you insert the cartridges. So there is a little bit of wear around that area, but all in all, the screen lens is pretty damn good, not too scratched. It does have a few minor scuffs here and there, but nothing major, like, you know, deep gouges, things like that. And when I did get home, I did pop a couple batteries in there just to give it a test, because obviously Cash Converters have a 28-day warranty, I think. So anything that doesn't work, you can take it back for a full refund. And I just found top ranking tennis lying around, so I will turn it on just to show you that it does power on and does work. And there's the Nintendo logo, not that you'll be able to see, not with this glare, and obviously with the awesome screens that the Game Boys had. But yeah, it does work. Sound works great, which I think is this one. And the contrast also, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but it does. No, you can't see squat as far as that goes, but no, it does work. The contrast will work, the sound works great. It's not too soft. Usually when you get these things after such a long time, the speakers start to go out on them, so they are very quiet. But this one, however, does have, you know, the kind of full volume range that you'd probably expect to have. Quite cool. Don't you just love that 8-bit music? And the sound effects. But yeah, when I was growing up, I always wanted Game Boys and things like that. My parents couldn't afford any of these, so it's nice to finally get them when I'm currently 36 years old, so that is quite cool. So I'm very stoked I got another one of these. Like I said, I will continue to get as many as I come across, because I am pretty much obsessed with Game Boys, and not just pockets, but colors, DMGs, any of that Play It Loud series. I'll always pick them up no matter what condition they are in, because as you probably know, things can over time break down. So even if they are pretty crappy cosmetic condition, you can always pull the guts out of them and just use them for, you know, repairs and things like that. So that is great. But also, whilst I was there, they did have a couple of games, so I couldn't resist most of these games. First one obviously is Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympics. Probably not the greatest game, but it is Mario related and Sonic related, so Sega and Nintendo conjunction. Quite cool. Paid 29 bucks for it, probably a little bit more than I expected, but you know, I was already there, so I thought, oh hell, I might as well just, you know, drop a few dollars here and there, just pick up a few games that I don't currently own. And this one, however, is in pretty damn good condition, I would have to say. Like, that disc is pretty good. A few scratches here and there, but nothing major. And it does actually have the kind of insert, which looks absolutely brand new. No tears, no fading, no discoloration. Looks like the manual probably hasn't even been opened. It's quite stiff and that kind of stuff, so that's cool. And obviously the obligatory health and safety precaution leaflet. So that was quite cool to get that one. Slowly growing up my Nintendo Wii collection, or Nintendo Wii game collection, so that's cool. And obviously me being a huge Wii U fan, even though I don't currently have one in the collection, I am amassing many a game, so when I do actually find one, I will have plenty to play. And the next game I got, however, I did own this on the PlayStation 3, and that is Assassin's Creed 3. I didn't even know any of the Assassin's Creed games were on the Wii U at the time, but here we are, we've learned something new. Great game, really enjoyed the third one. Probably not as much as Black Flag after that, but we won't discuss Assassin's Creed too much. Pretty cheap, 10 bucks, couldn't resist. All in all, pretty, immaculate. Disc is, immaculate, no scratches, nothing like that. Not even possibly a little fingerprint, but that's about it. And it did come with as well as some kind of a insert, which is great. I love to always look at these kind of little things from the day. Not that this is very old, but still, you don't get these things anymore normally. And then a really fat instruction booklet for Assassin's Creed, as you can see. This is probably where they stopped. This is probably where they stopped investing in manufacturing of instruction manuals. So that was that one, and also another Wii U game, and that is Scribblenauts Unlimited. Never played a Scribblenauts game in my whole entire life, but I have heard that they are quite popular and quite fun. So whilst I was there, I did pick that up. That one was 15 bucks, so that wasn't too expensive. When I finally get my Wii U, I'll definitely pop this one in, see what Scribblenauts is all about. Never played it, never heard of it before. I'll probably have heard of it, like seen it around, but never actually played it, so that would be quite fun. It has some nice kind of, some kind of nice gaming style, kind of 2D platformer, amongst other things, so that would be cool. And that one as well came with an instruction manual. This one, however, is kind of a bigger one, but also not much information, as you can see. But however, the notes pages are clean and no one wrote in them, so that is great. The disc, let's have a quick look. The disc is oh shoot, just not sure if you'll be able to tell. Just maybe right there, there seems to be some kind of a massive scratch in it. Yeah, there you go. Probably see it there. Not sure if it's deep enough for that disc not to read, but yeah, that's going to be a bit of a pickle due to the fact that I don't have a Wii U to test it out on, so not sure about that. But even if it does not work, like I said, it's only 15 bucks, so no big loss there. And lucky last and final game. Super excited to get this in a collection. I've been hanging out to get this for a long time, but everywhere I look, people are asking astronomical prices for it, and mind you, this wasn't cheap at cash converters either. But I do have the original one, and I definitely need the second one. And without any further ado, that is Banjo-Tooie. Awesome game, absolutely love any of the Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie games on the 64. However, me being a stupid kid, I'm never actually owned any of these. I always used to borrow them from my friends because they always had the Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie games. I, however, did not own any of these games. I always borrowed them from friends, but I did absolutely love them, and I never bought them, which I kind of regret now, not having my childhood Banjo games. This one, as you can probably see, was definitely not cheap, 139 bucks, but I was very willing to spend that as they are getting very expensive. I think the cheapest one I could find on eBay, loose cart, was about 150 bucks, so 10 bucks less. So yeah, this way I'm guaranteed I can take it home, I can test it. If it doesn't work, I can go back to cashiers and say, hey, it doesn't work, give me my money back. If you buy things like that on eBay and they don't work, then you're gonna, have a little bit more trouble getting it, refunded and shipping it back, that kind of stuff. And I currently don't have time for that kind of hassle. So it's just great to pick it up when you can, and obviously save myself 10 bucks, which I can always put towards new gamies in the future. So yeah, that is what I've managed to pick up this week. Like I said, it's bit slow. I'm having troubles finding time to go out collecting for games, so I am placing a few orders here and there on online, a few game shops, a few game traders, so hopefully they'll come. Australia Post at the moment is very slow. I have ordered a couple of things about last week, but I'm still waiting for that package to arrive. So once it does, we'll go through what I got, and it is quite exciting, and I am pretty excited to see the next batch that arrives. So that should do me for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!